Hello friends, welcome back one more time on my YouTube channel. First of all, happy Diwali to all of you. And this Diwali was different than all our previous Diwalis. This Diwali we have celebrated with the mask on. But good news came in the Diwali phase as well, that the two trials, vaccination trial shows the efficacy of 90% and 95%. Those were the good news. So ultimately our Diwali is become in true sense the Diwali. Okay, now let's move to the today's topic. Today's topic is on the umbilicus. What is umbilicus? Commonly we know it as a navel. Navel, which is there in the center of the abdomen, that is known as a navel. So how to take care about the umbilicus in the newborn phase, how to take care of the umbilical cord in the newborn phase, and I am going to brief you about the umbilical hernia as well. So this video must be useful to you. So please watch this video till end. Thank you very much. Hello friend, this is the baby with me. I am going to show you how we know what is umbilicus. See, in the newborn there is a one connection. This connection connects baby to the mother. All the nutrition, all the food comes to the baby by the mother through the tube known as the umbilical cord. There is one cord which connected to this umbilicus, which is a bridge between mother and the baby. Umbilical cord provides lot of nutrition to the baby because that is the only lifeline which child has. All the food what mother is taking, all the oxygen what mother is taking, everything goes through the umbilical cord. Soon after the birth, once the baby is in the world, this umbilical cord we have to cut. So doctor will feel the umbilical pulse, and once that pulse is getting seized, they will cut the umbilical cord. The timing of the cutting of the umbilical cord is different in the different guidelines. In some guidelines they are cutting the early, in some guidelines it is cutting the late. We are not going to go into that controversy now. So as I mentioned, umbilical cord is a bridge between the mother and the baby is growing inside the womb by the nutrition which is provided to the baby by the umbilical cord. Once child is born, umbilical cord is cut, now the baby is independent. Now we have to take care about the umbilical cord as well as the umbilicus. How do we take care and why it is important to take care of the umbilical cord and the umbilicus? Why it is very important to take care of the umbilicus and the umbilical cord? Because umbilical cord is directly connected with our major blood vessels of the newborn baby. So any infection passes through the umbilicus or the umbilical cord, spread all over the body, and it will cause a severe infection which is known as septicemia in the newborn baby. That's why it is very essential to take good care of the umbilical and the umbilical cord. First of all, it is very essential that the umbilical cord which is attached like this here, generally it will start getting dried up, and on the 6th, 7th or 8th day it will fall it off. Then it will leave the umbilicus like this. Now till the umbilical cord falls off, don't give the bath to the baby. You can clean the baby with the sponge. Generally the umbilical cord thickness is somewhere around 1.5 centimeter and its length is somewhere around 2 foot. But once the baby is out, we will cut the umbilical cord. So generally the small stump, like this small stump, will be there attached with the baby. Now it is very important to keep the umbilical cord safe and clean. We have to keep it dry. Don't do it moisturized. So whenever you apply the diaper over the baby, the diaper should be below the umbilicus. Why? Because if the baby will pass the urine or the stool, it will moist the umbilical cord area. So the diaper should be below the umbilicus. Now over the umbilical cord, no need to apply anything. It depends on the country to country. In some of the countries which is developing country, we advise to put neomycin powder on it. But in the clean and the safe environment, we advise don't put anything over the umbilical cord. Now don't put any oil over the umbilicus or the umbilical cord. Don't apply any other powder over the umbilical cord. Clean the umbilical cord and keep it dry as much as possible. That is very important. so that we can prevent the sepsis or the infection of the umbilical cord. Now in some of the children there will be the small swelling here over the umbilicus, that is known as a umbilical hernia. Small ball kind of the structure will be there over the umbilicus, that is known as umbilical hernia in our terminology. Umbilical hernia is one common finding in the term newborn babies. What is umbilical hernia? Umbilical hernia is basically protrusion of the intestinal content, abdominal content throughout this opening. In the umbilical hernia, here there is one defect which is known as umbilical ring, and as there is a defect, it is umbilical ring is there, the organ which is inside the abdomen will protrude through it. So when will you make the baby stand, this hernia will protrude out, and when you make the baby lie down, this content will go inside. If you will put your hand over it, you will feel the gurgle sound of the intestinal movement and the intestinal juice over it. So that is known as umbilical hernia. So basically umbilical hernia is nothing, it is just a defect in the abdominal wall muscle. There are two muscles like the strap muscles over our abdomen. So the children who has little defect like this, like in between this defect is there, then the whatever intestinal contents are there, that will protrude through it, and that we are seeing as a umbilical hernia. Now in many cultures and the tradition, they will put one coin over it and they will tie one band over it. Never do that one. If you will do that one, it will increase the chance of the infection in the newborn baby through the umbilical hernia, as well as the wall of the umbilical hernia will be get fibrous. So if in the future it will require the surgery, it will be difficult. Most of the umbilical hernia get resolved by the 5 years of age. Amongst those also, most of the umbilical hernia resolve in the first year of the age. If the defect is more than 1.5 centimeter, or if the child is preterm baby, then maybe the surgery for the umbilical hernia will be required. Otherwise it is a very common finding, no need to do the surgery before 5 years of age. Now when the umbilical hernia is a concern, suppose any term newborn has the umbilical hernia, if it is not getting reduced, most of the umbilical hernia reduced by its own. Like when the baby will be in the lying down position, the content will go inside and it will be get reduced. But if the contents are not getting reduced while the baby is in the lying down, baby has excessive crying, baby has greenish color vomiting, or the abdomen is become more bulgy and the child is not passing the stool, then it is an emergency for the umbilical hernia and it will require the surgery for the umbilical hernia. Otherwise nothing to worry, most of the umbilical hernia get resolved by the 5 years of age. I hope this content on umbilicus, umbilical cord care and the umbilical hernia is useful to you. If you like this video, press the like button, share with the young parents, share with your friends, colleagues, so that they also get good care about their newborn baby. And if you are first time on my YouTube channel, subscribe as well and join your hand with me in this social cause to acknowledge the parents about the baby care. Thank you very much.